Greetings to all of humanity. It's really a joy, it's a pleasure, it's an honor as usual to be out here in nature, well grounded and well connected, bring this message of emancipation to you, a message that would set you free if you would take my advice when I tell you to look inwardly to discover that your real identity is your divinity. That's the reason why today I want to speak to you concerning death and what happens after death and whether death is real or not. Now, there are many people all around the world, especially right now, that the news is impressing their subconscious mind concerning the coronavirus. There's so many people who are so fearful of the unknown. And even without the kind of news that is going around right now concerning coronavirus, we were raised to have this kind of fear in us about the unknown. From since we were little children, our parents, our teachers, and our religious leaders, our politicians, they all help to cultivate this kind of fear in us, that we are so fearful of the unknown. And it is only when one would have gone beyond the unknown and could come back here and tell you of the unknown that it can actually help to strengthen some people. Okay, not all, to strengthen some people, because as we know, they have capitalized on the time when we were so young that we didn't even know that we actually even exist on this earth, to impress our subconscious mind with certain belief that actually limits us. Okay, and that helps to keep us under the energy of fear. Therefore, it helps to keep us controlled, and whereby we vibrate in a mentality whereby we do not think for ourselves. And whenever we meet people who are actually thinking for themselves, we think that they are crazy. So many times we think that those people who are saying certain things, that they are insane and that we are sane. And I'm speaking about those who would call me crazy or call me insane. They actually believe that they are sane. But let me go on to what I really want to speak to you about, and it's all about death. Now, one of the very first thing I want you to know is that a birth is a death, and a death is a birth. Everyone rejoices when there's a new birth. Okay, they would even have baby bath. Is baby bath you call baby wash? We call it
baby shower.
Baby shower. Okay, they would even have baby shower and all of these things and celebrate. But when it's dead, everybody, and then the preachers use the opportunity to bring even more fear on the people. And that is why religion have people so brainwashed. No, death is just an expansion of life. Okay? It's just you moving into another dimension. And just like how we came into this world in a state of amnesia, okay, if you haven't finished your journey here to come to the ninth power, to come to know who you are, to have the new birth, and to experience your birth from above and become spirit again, going back to source. The wind is blowing very heavy. Okay, I'm gonna continue speaking to you until the wind just subside a little. Okay, I think the wind would have subsided enough. Yeah, as I was saying to you, gotta get back on my frequency there. I think I was speaking about the baby shower, right? Baby shower, you call it?
Yes.
Right. And I was saying that if you, okay, you're born in this world in a state of amnesia, yes. Okay, which is a state of forgetfulness. And if you live your life on this earth and you haven't completed the journey and you die, you're going to wake up in a world that looks just like this. Okay, you're going to be young again, like a teenager, about say 17, 18, 19, 20, around there. I'm speaking from experience, having go to bed and sleep and go into the next another world and meet people who there. Okay, and whatever consciousness you have here is what consciousness you will have there. So if you're religious over here, you continue to be religious over there until you actually finish the journey and come to really realize exactly who you are. Okay, so you're just changing dimension because we are immortal to begin with. So when you change dimension, you wouldn't even know that you did exist over here. Okay, you'll find yourself in that world in a state of amnesia also. Okay, like for example, let me give you an example. One night I had a dream, and in that dream I was like in a bar overlooking the sea, and I was speaking, and there was a certain person who was seated looking at me, and that person would have died already, and they were young again, and that person, they have massive building in the town right now because they were multi-millionaires and so on. And that person was just looking at me, and I had an innate ability that I knew that that person had belonged to a secret society back here, and that person was over there thinking that they still belong to a secret society and they're hiding certain truth from society. You see? So that person himself wasn't even conscious that they were dead. So, my brother and my sister, the point really I want to get across here is that death is not real like you really, like the way how you think. But because of the fear they have driven in your mind concerning the devil and hell, and most people do not know that the devil is the negative self, because the Bible addresses the human mind and must be interpreted psychologically. For the Bible is not literal, neither is it secular history, because people do not know that. They also do not know that it is their own thoughts that is creating their reality, and that when the Bible speaks about an angel is a messenger and what brings message to you and from you, it is your thoughts. So the devil is a fallen thought. A fallen angel, a fallen thought. Same thing, a negative thought. So when you live in a negative frame of mind or negative mindset, you actually live in hell, which means you live in a low place of existence. So you gotta cut out all of those bull crap that was taught to you. So it's like you change from a beautiful, from a caterpillar to a beautiful butterfly. It's a metamorphosis. Okay? And to be honest with you, it's very hard for me really to explain this whole thing for you, because hadn't it been I would have had experience where I actually came out of my body and gone beyond my skull, I would not know that I am not this body, I am not the brain, I am not the mind or anything like what people really believe in. You know, I'm a spirit having a human experience. I'm eternal. Okay, sometimes when I think back of my experience that I had, it's like I don't feel like human. It's like I've gone beyond humanity. I've gone beyond being human. I'm God in flesh. You see? And some people who have never had the experience and they're saying it. Nothing wrong with saying it. But you can say it until you actually get the experience, because nothing beats the experience. That is why it's so hard for me to really, like explain this whole thing about, about death to you. But all I'm saying to you, death is not really real as how people think it is real, that you lost your loved one or something like that. Because what happened, people get so attached. And that's why attachment is the root of all suffering. They get so attached in this humanistic realm and in this world, this illusionary world, and believe that is real. And that's why they believe that death is so real. But it's just asleep. Okay? And unless you're awake from the dream of life, you continue dreaming. So it's basically a dream in a dream. Because I would have had a dream, okay, and in the dream go to bed and fall asleep and dream in the dream and wake back up out of the dream in the dream before I wake back up and come here and be like, hey, if you understand what I'm saying. I would have had all those kind of experiences. I would have also, I know time ain't real, but if time was real, as how people think, I would have already gone way in time already and back in time. I've had all those experiences. So my brother and my sisters, the main point of what I'm trying to get across to you is that you have nothing to fear. And in this time of corona, and everybody's so scared about the coronavirus, and everybody just thinking about what might happen to them, what might happen to the children, what might happen to the job, and all of these kind of things. All I'm saying to you, you have no need for fear. You don't need to fear. Okay? We are here to learn. We are here to learn who we are, why we are here, where we really come from, actually where we are going. We come from source, we must go back to source. It is God who descended into generation and must ascend into regeneration. Okay, it's in St. John chapter 3 and it's in many other parts of the Bible, and that's why I'm putting a book together for you called The Secret Vagina, and that is explaining and breaking down these things even more for you. So my brother and my sisters, death is not real, because there's a lot of people been asking me to do video and death and what happened after death and all of these things. This is basically the most I can say to you, because it's something that's very, very, very hard. You understand? For anyone to really explain and break down for you that you can understand. It's got to be by experience. It's got to be by experience, because when you actually comes out of your body, you understand, and become one with the wind and so on, and go beyond your skull. It's something that I just can't fully even explain to you. You know, but when I go into the Bible and I break it down and show it in the Bible, all over the Bible, where it is in the Bible, hidden right before people's eye, and they miss it. That kind of understanding will help to give you that faith and give you that strength to face the unknown. So you won't have to be worrying about the unknown. I don't worry about death. I don't worry about money. I don't worry about nothing. Absolutely nothing. I have nothing to worry about. You see, and that is why the very Bible says that you shall overcome death. You say, oh, death, where is that sting? Oh, grave, where is that victory? So we have to come to conquer our last enemy. Our last enemy is death. Okay? And fear. Okay? And what can someone fear more than death? So, my brother and my sisters, if it should take anything away from this video, is that I'm saying to you that you are eternal. Okay? So, death ain't real. You just move from this dimension into another dimension. You still exist. You still live. There still be a world like this world. There is no hell. You're not going to any hell. That's not true. Okay? And if there was such a place as hell, it would have been one of the most beautiful and enjoyable place. You understand? Because all of the Hollywood stars would be there, all the entertainers would be there. Because imagine going to a Michael Jackson concert down in hell, all the porn stars would be down there. You understand? And if there was a literal place called heaven for real, all the hypocrite, two-tongue people who love to gossip, and all the division, people who love division and all of these kind of things, they would be in that heaven. And I wouldn't want to be there, because if the horses are white, the angels are white, the Savior, our God, is white, and I do not believe in race, but I'm just speaking reality here right now. What would I, looking like this, would be up in heaven doing? Cleaning the streets of gold and serving the white horse and the white people? You know, and I'm just saying this, you understand, so you can have an understanding what I am speaking about, because I want to say to you, never get caught up with false identity. This is not you. Okay? There's no such a, when you really come to more higher level consciousness, there's no such a thing as a white man, a black man, a Chinese man. No, there's only one universal consciousness. There's only one life. There's only one blood. You understand? There's only God. There's only God in this world. So, my brother and my sisters, death is not real. At the most I can tell, it's not real. Okay? You have to know it by experience, and you have to yearn to have experiences upon experiences in your life that will bring you to conquer that fear of the unknown. So with that being said, I want to thank you very much. I want to say to you, if you listen to me for the very first time, what I'm saying, if it's making sense to you, I'm encouraging you to like, to subscribe if you haven't subscribed already, and to share or comment. And I want to say to you that this message I always bring to you, it is the single eye. The single eye message of self-realization, of which Matthew 6:22 says that if your eye be single, your whole body will be full of light. And my brother and my sister, the most I can say to you, hadn't it been that that eye has been open in me, and I awake from the dream of life, and would have heard the unearthly wind and ascend like a fiery being, after I would have felt that great shaking, that great earthquake. And when I exit my skull, became invisible and became one with the wind. Hadn't it been for that experience, I wouldn't have been here bringing this message of self-realization to you, and always giving you this symbol of the single eye, saying to you that when you have the experience, you come to realize that it is the rising of the S-U-N in a S-O-N, and that it is the dawning of a new day in your life. For the sun parallels the human imagination, the human imagination parallels the sun. For without the sun, there is no life and there is no light. And without the human imagination, there isn't anything made that was made. Therefore, my brother and my sisters, my encouragement to you is to use your mind power, which is your solar power, your sun power, your creative power, your God power, to achieve your every desire and come to discover that you are the Lord and Master of your destiny, and that God is your own human imagination, the creator in everyone. So with that being said, I want to say peace, love you all. I'm out. Don't fear death.